Now let's look at the cascading information page. These don't have to all be done whole cloth. They don't all have to be produced at once. They can just be added as, as we're able to. So let's look at one of them. Example here. Let's blow it up, get it to the top here, make it fill the screen. So this is the entire page. This is a style that's used again and again. It's not highly original, but it's used because it's very simple. People know where they are. They know what to do. You just scroll down and you can see all the information that you need. And then each one of these modules or blocks can then fork off, if need be, to another detailed page. So it's just a really easy way and a really intuitive way to discover more about the products. Let's blow it up though, so it's a little easier to see here. Let's see if is that too much? Yeah, let's go down to here. Okay, so here you've got branding and just a placeholder menu bar, which don't put too much stock in that. That needs to be what it really is. If you look at Optuma Wave, here's a little tagline: complexity meets simplicity. Which may or may not be the right tagline for it, but you can also if you've got 3 or 4, you can toggle them, which is there's a good way to kind of continually add, or there's ways to kind of continually add variety to the information that you're imparting. These are placeholder charts that Ernest sent me. It'd be kind of nice to have one for each different image for each mode here. You've got the laptop, the tablet, and the phone. Simple headline, Optuma Wave, subhead, which is kind of your tagline or a little bit more of an explanation, and then just a quick paragraph. And if you need to fork off from a block, you can always have a little more with the arrows, the greater than signs here, forking off. Here you go, example, watch the Optuma Wave video, which is an intro video about Optuma Wave. Talks about the Genius Bar. This is not complete by any means. It's just an example to show you what the idea is and what you can do with it. Here, I would definitely want to talk about the fact that you've got real traders behind this who are doing the foundation, who are doing the mentoring, who are doing the educating, etc. You've got a picture of a very good-looking trader here. I'm not sure who that is. Let's see here how it works. I think this would be important. You'd have a more here that would fork off into a more detailed discussion about how Optuma Wave works for somebody that wants to get a little bit under the hood. Not obviously opening up the black box and disclosing what's going on inside the black box, but for a sophisticated trader, they'd want to know what's going on. And you can say at the heart of this, the equations are, albeit like advanced get, proprietary, but you can tell them what you're doing and show them a little more detail how you're doing it. Placeholder here, built for pros, understandable by humans. Kind of here's where you want to hit the fact, I think, that while this is a very sophisticated product, that what we're doing essentially is curating here. You're curating from this vast tool set, and how do I use them, and which tools do I choose to put together to make a winning strategy. And this, by all means, Optuma Wave is not the only one. There's many, many, many built in there, and each one of those, I think, can be explored. We'd have to look at that strategically, but each one needs to be explored and explained. There's even a thought I had over the Thanksgiving break is, what if you had guest lecturers? I know you've got all of this in the system, but you highlighted a guest lecturer a month and their methodology. There's many, many, many options to explore down the line. Secret weapon for traders and investors is obviously sort of a tagline. This is just Greek placeholder stuff. But this is kind of a cascading information page, and I'll give you a closer look here. And you'll also have the PDF on this, but let's get this a little closer. So we scroll down slowly here. And this is how a user scrolls down. We're missing the more tags on each of these, but if you wanted to, let's say here, find out more about, or find out, let's say here, a list of the genius traders, or the trader instructors behind various methodologies. You'd have a more here with the arrows, and then you click that, and you go to another information page, which may look different, but would have bio information, maybe an intro video from Ernest, from Matthew, from any of the guest lecturers. I think a block on how it works is always extremely helpful. And then here you've got more information. It's clean. You want it to be clean and simple. And then, of course, you've got all the social links down at the bottom. So that is the Cascading info page. Let's go back so we can see the whole thing. And I will fade out this video.